want to tell you that they're in the know, that they have sources, that they know exactly what will happen, that arrests will happen before the end of the month, that documents will be released in 3 weeks, and they have no clue. They have no clue. They don't know what they're talking about. They're lying for clicks. President Trump has a lot of ammo. He has a lot of weapons. He knows what Mueller did. He knows what Hillary did. He knows everything Choco did. He knows everything Valerie Jarrett did. He knows what the Dim Dems have been up to. He knows everything. But he understands leverage. He understands that if you keep the surprises and you don't start shooting first, you're going to come out the winner. Because I can promise you, when Dim Dems start shooting, they're going to end up in a nuclear holocaust and they will be disintegrated. Is that clear? So I believe in the Trump rule. Never underestimate Donald Trump. All of these people, Q-morons, nympho whores, they all don't understand Donald J. Trump, Donald the Great. They still don't understand this genius, and that's why they're creating false expectations, and they're fooling you. They're lying to you, and all of that to make you say, well, Trump is not doing enough. He knows what he's doing. The people that don't know what they're doing are these numbnuts talking about all this stuff as if they're in the know. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. But Trump Mafia, this is where you find the truth. And the truth is that let President Trump handle it. He's a master at timing. He always wins. So let Trump be Trump. Let Trump be Trump. Hey, it's me, and welcome to Trump Mafia. Now, I understand that many people are freaking out about what's happening with the Mueller Inquisition, trying to create a fourth branch of government, trying to handicap and undermine our Commander-in-Chief, the President of the United States. We're talking about a revolutionary act by subversive people, Robert Mueller, and of course you have a team of Democrats, most of them from the Clinton Foundation. Now it's very clear Hillary wants Mueller to remove President Trump so that she can run without him being there, and she can make a triumphant comeback. Now if he stays there, she's not going to run because she's scared of President Trump. She can't beat him. But all these other Republicans, they can be controlled by the establishment, or the media can really make them submit, but not President Trump. And so Robert Mueller is also protecting all the criminal acts by Hillary, Choco, and all the others. And he himself is one of the criminals, even bringing a uranium sample to Moscow, dealing with Ukrainian oligarchs trying to pay off Iran to get a hostage back, and whitewashing the Benghazi investigation, the bribery scandal surrounding Uranium One. And he's cleaning up for the Podesta group, the Podesta brothers, and of course Hillary, the DNC, and their involvement with the Trump dossier. Okay, so he's cleaning it up. At the same time, he's there for almost 2 years now, trying to find a crime. And of course, President Trump didn't do anything. And so instead he's fabricating evidence, intimidating witnesses, concocting some pathetic story that doesn't make any sense. And I'm talking about it, everybody's talking about it, it's exposed, but we have to look at it as being a revolution, an attempted coup d'etat to remove a sitting US president. You have to look at Robert Mueller and his Inquisition, Hillary Clinton, Democratic Party, as insurgents. It's the intifada, the socialist intifada, and they want to overthrow the U.S. government. Forget about President Trump. We're talking about they want to overthrow the U.S. government and install whatever they have in mind, which is obviously a far left-wing establishment-type deep state that they can be proud of, which would have nothing to do with the Constitution or our republic. I mean, these people want to tear down this country, and that is what they're doing. It's not about tearing down Trump. It's about tearing down our system, destroying our system, and not going by elections, not going by what the American people want. These people want to gain power even if they have to destroy the nation that they're a part of. And so we have to look at it as treason. We have to look at it as subversive actions. And President Trump is a patriot. And if you think that he's just going to let this pass, you're wrong. He's going to be historic. And what we're talking about here is that it's all about timing, really. Because 2020, I mean, if you look at it from the Trump perspective, all Mueller is doing, and these Democrats and people in the House or the media, they're just ensuring that President Trump will win by a landslide. And the midterms were a failure for Dems. I mean, you look at Florida, you look at McCaskill, she's gone, and we increased the Senate now by 3. That's not a blue wave at all. That's a red wall. It's a red wall. So CNN on the day was saying it's not a blue wave. Now they're trying to make it out as it being a blue wave. Nobody cares about the House, because Dems, they got out of the gate with their revolution and their true intentions to tear down this nation. And it's because you have people like Choco and Valerie Jarrett, the Iranian gargoyle behind the scenes, colluding with Iran to tear down this nation. And so you have to ask yourself, is Mueller working for foreign entities to tear down the USA? And considering what they did with the Iran deal, with Benghazi, the gun running, all of the things that they're trying to hide, is that really the behavior of model American citizens? I don't think so. These people are insurgents, and they don't care about the FBI or the DOJ or any rules. Robert Mueller's breaking rules. I mean, he shouldn't even be special counsel. He wasn't even confirmed by the Senate. So we're talking about revolutionary insurgents from the far left wing, and a lot of puppets that go along with it, and paid off people in the media on the left and the right. And it's an overthrow of the US government. They want to tear down this nation and start over, and they will be in power. And instead, President Trump's power will be consolidated, and the American people have seen the true faces of these left-wing insurgents and the media. So again, they're shooting themselves in the foot, and they don't even have what it takes. I mean, they have this Mueller Inquisition, but they have nothing. I mean, it's just like a fungal infection. It doesn't scare me at all. I haven't worried about the Mueller Inquisition since last year, because they have nothing. But the truth is, the damage that they're doing to people that are innocent, to our institutions, to our government, I mean, it is not only embarrassing, now it's really critical, and it's very obvious now that they're trying to tear down this government, our nation. And that's why these people have to be rounded up. They have to be arrested. So it's something that President Trump can now analyze, and he can decide how to do it. He can declassify documents. He can save it till 2020. He can do a national address to the American people. So many things are really on the table right now that President Trump can do, so I don't have any worry about it. But I want to say that just because I don't worry about it, that doesn't mean that I minimize it. It's subversive. It's treason. It's very serious. But I believe in the Trump rule, which is never underestimate Donald Trump. And I also know that he has a lot of ammo. There's a lot that he can do, so that's why I don't worry about it. But I will say that, in historic times, heroes step up and losers get exposed. I could alter it just for this commentary, and that is, in historic times, heroes step up and traitors get arrested.
Shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless, in a world of criminals who operate above